Okay, folks, it's your dude here once again from What You Think, coming to find out what you think. And I got one for you here today from USA Today. President Biden sanctions Westbank settlers in rebuke of Israeli violence. President Joe Biden ordered the U.S. to impose financial sanctions on Israeli settlers who have attacked Palestinians in the West Bank in his administration's most significant action to try to calm West Bank violence amid Israeli-Hamas war. The sanctions, which Biden authorized through an executive order Thursday, target 4 Israelis who engaged in actions that undermine peace, security, and stability in the West Bank through violence aimed at Palestinian civilians. David Chase Deal initiated a riot in the West Bank that included burning vehicles and buildings and resulted in the death of a Palestinian civilian. According to the Biden administration, Enan Tangel is accused of assaulting Palestinian farmers and left-wing Israeli activists who sought to protect the Palestinians' farms. Shalom Zickerman assaulted left-wing Israeli activists and their vehicles in the West Bank, blocking them on the street while attempting to break windows of passing vehicles with activists inside, U.S. officials said. Yanan Levi is accused of leading groups of settlers that assaulted Palestinian and Bedouin civilians, burned their fields and homes, and threatened additional violence if they did not leave their homes. The White House announced the sanctions shortly before Biden departed Washington to attend a campaign rally in Michigan, a battleground state in the 2024 presidential election with a large Arab American population critical of Biden's support for Israel. There is no justification for extremist violence against civilians, whatever their national origin, religion, or ethnicity. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said in a statement, Israel must do more to stop violence against civilians in the West Bank and hold accountable those responsible for it. The Biden administration notified the Israeli government about the sanctions in advance. Some of the individuals have faced prosecution in Israel. None are Israeli government officials. The sanctions, which also apply to Palestinians if they are found to commit similar actions, are designed to deny the individuals access to the U.S. financial system. The U.S. will block all property and interests that the designated individuals have in the U.S. and deny their entry to the U.S. The actions will also prohibit U.S. citizens from contributing funds, goods, or services to the 4 individuals. Biden has backed Israel throughout its war in Gaza following the October 7th Hamas attack on Israel, but he faces increasing pressure at home and abroad to push Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to end the fighting amid the rising Palestinian death toll. Biden addressed the war in Gaza in remarks Thursday at the National Park breakfast held at the U.S. Capitol, saying he's actively working to ensure an enduring peace between Israelis and Palestinians with 2 states for 2 peoples. Blinken said the U.S. will continue to take actions that support the viability of a 2-state solution and is committed to the safety, security, and dignity of Israelis and Palestinians alike. The West Bank is a landlocked area that forms the main bulk of the Palestinian territories. Israeli settlers live in West Bank communities that are illegal under international law. These settlements are built on Palestinian lands in a Palestinian-governed area that Israel's military has occupied since it won a war in 1967 with Arab countries. While much of the world's attention has been focused on the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, settler attacks against Palestinians in the West Bank have surged since October 7th. Settlers have stormed Palestinian villages, beaten residents, torched homes, and destroyed olive groves and farming equipment. Well, folks, that's all I got for this one. You gotta let me know what you think. Is President Biden doing enough? Should he be doing more to pressure Benjamin Netanyahu to stop this fighting that's going on? You know, South Africa has just won a case against Israel. But you gotta let me know what you think. Top it up in the comment section, folks. Leave your opinion. Let me know your thoughts. But until then, you know the motto. Be blessed, stay prayed up, keep pushing forward.